Hello, and welcome to the quick overview of CSB Learning by Cornerstone OnDemand. This demonstration will cover the new, cool e-learning product by Cornerstone OnDemand, built exclusively for companies with under 500 employees. Specifically, we'll cover off how this tool allows you to browse a library of your company's training content, track, review, and deploy your own training, assign and share training courses to your staff or with other employees, engage your employees with attainment and activity badges, and easily administer the tool. The goal will be to give you a quick peek at some of the most outstanding features of this product and get you on with the rest of your day or night in a snap. All right, let's begin. CSB Learning is broken up into 4 sections, dependent on access rights. Over here on the left, you can see those 4 sections, from Library to My Learning, My Team, and Administrator. We'll go through all 4 sections in this demonstration. From the Library view, we can browse all the available training. We can search or view by category. In this overview, we'll use a scenario of a car rental agency. I'll be Daniel George in this example, and I'll be the manager of the car rental agency. And today we'll be talking a little bit about how some of our new employees are having some trouble with dealing with customer complaints, and how I can use the CSB Learning Center to help. Since it is customer complaints, let's start by taking a look at the customer service modules. A single click will expand that view. Here, I can see ratings of the different modules, the duration of the courses, basic description overview, and if I currently have any of the courses in my own learning material. Let's take a look at the customer experience module here. Have a closer look. By clicking Show Details, I can see much more about this module. I can get a much more detailed view, but also I can see user feedback down below. This looks like a really good module, but I think I need to accompany it with something else, so I'm going to add some more modules before I assign. Select Problem Solving and Complaints. This should complement the basic customer experience training course I just selected for them. Select that too, and let's go ahead and assign. While assigning, I can select a due date. Because the problem solving and complaints module is particularly urgent, I may want to specify a due date so I can keep on top of the progress of the staff against this module. Very helpful there. Now, I could just assign this to my whole team, but in this case, there's only a couple of employees that this module will probably be most useful towards, so I'll just select a few of those team members here. George and John. And click Assign. By doing that, I've just sent out an email to both those employees that some new modules have been assigned to them. Also, the next time they log into the CSB Learning Center, they'll see some alerts in the top right, which they can view and see that I've assigned them to new learning. I may also want to suggest this course to some of the other team managers across the other car rental agency locations, because I know a lot of times new employees run into the same issues. To do that, I'll select Share. Sharing allows me to add comments or info and really talk a little bit more about my experience or my employees' experience with the course. There's no due date because sharing doesn't make the course obligatory. It's basically a way to socially discuss content and treat some of this training and learning material a little bit more like a book club, socially interacting about your experience with the content itself. Also, in this library view, you can create bundles. Bundles are ways to aggregate different courses in order to make them most applicable to certain people in certain scenarios. In this case, we've got a bundle here, Key Service Skills, which bundles several modules so that any employee that needs key service skills can be assigned just that single module, and it'll apply multiple modules all at once. Let's go on to My Learning. In My Learning, I can see the modules I've completed, including my own ratings of the modules and my own attainment. CSB Learning allows you to create attainment badges based on different people's ability to attain different levels of achievement through certain courses. Attainment badges can be like gold and silver based on your ability to achieve a different level of attainment through the course. If I take a look at my current modules, here I can see and launch any learning material that's been assigned to me. I'm gonna have to take a look at the building successful teams piece here, because this might be helpful with the 2 employees I was just talking about. So I'll go ahead and launch that module and take a look. Here I can see the full content of the module. Click on the pop out. I can navigate through the contents of the module at any time. And when I'm ready, go ahead and launch this into full screen mode so I can really dig in. Modules can include interactive media, video, text, diagrams, quizzes, exercises, and more. Next, we'll visit My Team. My Team is where I can see the team of people that report to me directly and indirectly. Let's select the customer services team first. Here I can see my entire team and an overview of the courses that they've completed, their attainment levels, and some of their engagement badges. I can select any employee to drill down for more detail. In this detail view, I can see James Washington's attainment levels. I can see some of the courses that he's completed. Notice these badges in the top left. These are engagement badges assigned to an individual based on activities that we want to recognize and reward within the product. For instance, the first time that an employee logs in, they might be given this newbie badge. The first time that they achieve a certain attainment level, they might get a wow badge. Different ways to just drive more and more engagement throughout the use of the tool. Now, looking at this, I can see a little bit more information about my employee, James Washington, and I can see that while he's taken and done quite well in a problem-solving and complaints course, some of his employees in their performance reviews rate fairly low in this area, so I might want to go ahead and deploy some content to his employees in order to try and help with some of their education and training. For instance, I could select effective communication and assign that course right from the screen. Final stop in today's overview is going to be the admin piece. In the admin section, this is where we can see which courses have been added. We can remove courses or approve them. We can search and categorize all modules here as well. If we want, we can create some new content by just clicking New. The create process is really simple. Just give some descriptions of the modules that you want. This gives you an option to create prerequisites to restrict to prior completed materials. You can also have a cost component if you'd like. Click Next and we're ready to upload. Once again, you can upload any SCORM compliant content, PDF files, Microsoft Office documents. Select multiple uploads that you can attach multiple files at one time, and you can either publish directly or save it for later use. Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up pretty much the overview of CSB Learning. CSB is Cornerstone for small business, talent management designed for organizations with less than 500 staff. As a next step, if you'd like to know more about CSB Learning, contact us. Send an email to sales@csod.com or call either of the numbers on the screen. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes to learn a little bit more about CSB Learning. We look forward to working with you soon.